Welcome to the YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub, your one-stop solution for expert guidance, best practices, and actionable knowledge in the world of contact centers. Explore, learn, and enhance contact center skills. Let's discuss exponential smoothing forecasting method in depth. Let's begin with a clear, intuitive understanding of exponential smoothing, often called ES. Exponential smoothing is a quantitative forecasting method that assigns progressively higher weight to more recent observations, while giving exponentially lower weight to older data points. Simple or weighted moving averages, which rely on a fixed window of past periods. Exponential smoothing never actually forgets the past. Every historical value still contributes to the forecast, just with less and less influence as it gets older. ES both simple and powerful. It reacts to what just happened, yet remains grounded in the overall history of the data. A useful way to think about it is this. Exponential smoothing learns from every period, but listens more to what just happened. Balance of responsiveness and stability is what makes ES one of the most widely used forecasting tools in WFM, operations, and analytics. Now let's break down the core principle behind exponential smoothing, the idea that makes this method both simple and powerful. Exponential smoothing is built on one assumption. Recent trends and behaviors are the best indicators of near-term demand. That means what just more meaning than what happened long ago. Instead of using a simple arithmetic average, the method applies a smoothing factor, known as alpha, represented by alpha. This value controls how quickly the forecast adapts to new data. Here's how alpha behaves. A high alpha, close to 1, makes the model very reactive. It responds quickly to recent changes, making the forecast more sensitive to short-term shifts. A low alpha, close to 0, makes the model more stable. It smooths out noise, giving more weight turns and less to sudden fluctuations. In essence, alpha is the dial that sets your forecasting temperament. Fast and responsive, or slow and steady. That's the core principle. A smart balance between learning from the past and reacting to the present. Let's walk through the forecasting formula used in exponential smoothing, one of the simplest yet most powerful forecasting methods. The core idea is this. Recent data gets more importance, while older data gradually fades away. Here is the formula. S1 equals alpha times A sub t, plus open bracket 1 minus alpha close bracket times F sub t. Let's understand each component. A sub t is the actual value in the current period. F sub t is the forecast for the current period. And alpha, the smoothing constant, decides how much weight we give to the latest actual. If alpha is high, the forecast reacts quickly to recent changes. If alpha is low, the forecast moves slowly and stays more stable. So once again, the formula is plus 1 equals alpha times A sub t, plus open bracket 1 minus alpha close bracket times F sub t. This method is ideal for call centers with stable, non-seasonal volumes, such as voice, chat, or email workloads, where we want quick, responsive updates to the overcomplicating the model. Let's go through a step-by-step example of exponential smoothing using a smoothing factor, alpha, equal to 0.3. We have 4 months of actual call volume data, January, February, March, and April. January. The actual calls are 1,000. This is our starting month, so there is no forecast yet. We simply take 1,000 as the initial baseline. February. The actual calls rise to 1,050. Our initial forecast for February is the previous value, 1,000. Now we apply the exponential smoothing formula. Forecast equals alpha times the actual plus 1 minus alpha times the previous forecast. Using alpha equal to 0.3, that becomes 0.3 times 1050 plus 0.7 times 1000. This gives us a forecast of 1015. March. The actual calls increase again to 1100. The previous forecast was 1015. Applying the same formula, 0.3 times 1100 plus 0.7 times 1015 results in a new forecast of 1040. April. The actual calls drop slightly to 1060. The previous forecast was 1040. Applying the formula again, 0.3 times 1060 plus 0.7 times 1040 produces a forecast of 1046. Final result. The forecast for April, after smoothing, is 1046 calls. Notice how the forecast continuously adjusts toward the new actuals, but it avoids sharp jumps. This is the power of exponential smoothing. It reacts to recent changes while still maintaining stability and avoiding overreaction. Let's walk through the stepwise process flow for applying exponential smoothing in a contact center environment. Step 1. Collect your historical data. This could be call volume, AHT, workload, or any KPI you want to forecast. The method works best when the data is consistent and captured over equal time intervals. Step 2. Set your initial forecast, often called F1. In most cases, we simply take the first actual value and use it as the starting forecast. This gives the model a clean, stable baseline. Step 3. Choose your smoothing constant, alpha. Alpha determines how quickly the forecast reacts to new data. Here's the general guideline. For stable or low variance cues, use alpha between 0.1 and 0.3. For moderately fluctuating cues, use alpha between 0.4 and 0.6. For highly volatile or fast-changing environments, use alpha between 0.7 and 0.9. Step 4. Apply the exponential smoothing formula for each new period. Forecast equals alpha times the latest actual plus 1 minus alpha times the previous forecast. You repeat this every period to keep the forecast updated and adaptive. Step 5. Validate your forecast accuracy. Use measures like mean absolute percentage error, weighted absolute percentage error, or bias to see how close your forecast is to the real performance. This helps you understand whether your alpha value is tuned correctly. Following this structured process ensures your exponential smoothing model stays reliable, responsive, and aligned with your operational reality. Here's an intuitive way to understand how exponential smoothing works. Think of the model as something that learns over time. Each new forecast is a blend of two things: part of the previous forecast and part of the new reality you just observed. The forecast stays stable while still adapting to changes. The method is also self-correcting. If one period deviates sharply, maybe due to an unusual spike or a sudden dip, the next forecast automatically rebalances. It pulls the long-term trend without overreacting. And remember, the smoothing factor alpha acts like a memory dial. When you turn alpha higher, the model remembers less of the past and reacts more quickly to recent data. When you turn it lower, the model history and become steadier and slower to change. This is what makes exponential smoothing so flexible. It learns, it adapts, and it continuously corrects itself, giving you a smooth, intelligent view of short-term demand. Let's walk through a practical example of exponential smoothing in a call center environment. Imagine a telecom call center with mostly steady monthly inbound volumes and occasional surges driven by marketing campaigns. This is a perfect situation for exponential smoothing because the model reacts to new data without overreacting to noise. Here is the month-by-month breakdown. January. Actual calls are 10,000. We use this as our seed forecast for the next month. February. Actual calls rise to 10,200. With alpha equal to 0.3, the new forecast becomes 10,060. The forecast adjusts upward, but only slightly. March. Actual calls increase again to 10,400. Applying the formula with the same alpha value, the new forecast becomes 10,142. The model continues to move in the direction of the trend, but still avoids any sharp swings. April. Actual calls drop slightly to 10,150. Using alpha of 0.3, the forecast becomes 10,135. This small adjustment shows how the model smooths out short-term dips. May. Before seeing the actual, the forecast for May comes out to 10,250 calls. This final forecast demonstrates the value of exponential smoothing. It follows the overall behavior of the data, but it doesn't overreact to marketing spikes or temporary fluctuations. It delivers smooth, stable, and reliable short-term forecasting results. Now let's review the key strengths of exponential smoothing and why it's one of the most widely used forecasting methods in contact centers. First, it balances stability and responsiveness. Exponential smoothing filters out random noise, yet still adapts to real changes in the data. This makes it ideal for environments where demand shifts gradually, not suddenly. Second, it is simple to implement. You only need one parameter, alpha. There are no complex seasonal factors, no trend components, and no advanced equations. It's straightforward, practical, and easy to operationalize. Third, it has continuous memory. Every past data point still influences the forecast, but with decreasing weight as it gets older. This ensures the model stays grounded in long-term behavior while reacting to the present. Fourth, it provides automatic correction. Each new period updates the forecast, fine-tuning any error from the previous cycle. This continuous correction helps keep the forecast aligned with real-world performance. And finally, it's widely applicable. You can use exponential smoothing for call volume, AHT, shrinkage, FTE requirements, or almost any operational metric that behaves smoothly over time. In short, exponential smoothing is simple, adaptive, and highly effective for short-term forecasting across the contact center. While exponential smoothing is simple and effective, it does come with several important limitations that you need to be aware of. First, it has no explicit trend or seasonality component. This method works best for stable, level data. If your volumes are consistently rising or falling, or if you have weekly or monthly cycles, basic exponential smoothing will not capture those patterns accurately. Second, alpha selection is subjective. Choosing the wrong alpha value can make the forecast either too flat or too reactive and jumpy. The model's behavior depends heavily on this choice. Third, it suffers from a lag effect. Because it smooths the data, the forecast will always trail behind sudden changes, sharp surges, drops, or structural breaks. Take a few periods for the model to fully adjust to. Fourth, it is not ideal for long-term forecasting. Exponential smoothing performs well in the short term, but it struggles with long-term horizons, where structural shifts, growth, or decline need to be projected. Here's the mitigation guidance. For data with a trend, upgrade to Hall's linear trend model. For data with both trend and seasonality, use Halt Winters, which handles all three components: level, trend, and seasonality. Understanding these limitations helps ensure that you choose the right forecasting approach for your environment. Let's compare exponential smoothing with moving averages to understand when each method is most effective. First, the data window. A moving average uses a fixed window, such as the last 3 or last 5 periods. Anything outside that window is ignored. Exponential smoothing, however, uses an infinite window. It considers all past data, but with exponentially decreasing influence. Second, responsiveness. A moving average offers only moderate responsiveness, because every value in the window carries equal weight. Exponential smoothing allows you to control responsiveness directly through the smoothing factor alpha. Higher alpha means more reaction to new data. Lower alpha means more stability. Third, the weighting pattern. Moving averages assign equal weight to all points in the window. Exponential smoothing assigns exponentially decreasing weights, giving more importance to recent observations, while still retaining long-term memory. Fourth, complexity. Moving averages are extremely simple to calculate. Exponential smoothing is only slightly more advanced, but still one of the easiest forecasting methods to implement. Fifth, memory. A moving average has limited memory because older data gets dropped as the window shifts. Exponential smoothing has long-term memory, retaining influence from every historical point. Sixth, use case. Moving averages work best for stable data with minimal volatility. Exponential smoothing is ideal for data that is generally stable, but still shows some short-term dynamics or minor fluctuations. And here's the key takeaway. Exponential smoothing is often called the smarter moving average because it adapts faster, remembers longer, and responds intelligently to recent changes. Let's look at some real-world call center use cases where exponential smoothing proves extremely effective. Call volume. It helps predict short-term inbound workload by smoothing out small fluctuations and giving a clear signal of what's AHT, or average handling time. The method smooths out random daily spikes caused by difficult calls, system issues, or unusual customer behavior. This makes AHT planning more reliable. Shrinkage forecast. Exponential smoothing filters out anomalies and prevents one-off events like a sudden spike in absenteeism from distorting your targets. It helps set realistic shrinkage expectations. Chat and email volume. Because these channels leave from voice, the smoothing approach helps manage concurrency planning and resource allocation more accurately. Occupancy trend. By smoothing short-term variation, the model helps forecast the balance between idle time and productive time, supporting better staffing and interval planning. In all of these cases, exponential smoothing provides a stable and dependable short-term outlook that keeps your operations prepared and in control. Let's take a moment to understand how the smoothing factor, alpha, changes the behavior of an exponential smoothing forecast. This is known as a sensitivity test. Alpha equals 0.1. The forecast becomes very smooth and very slow to react. This is ideal for a stable billing line or a steady inquiry queue, where changes are minimal and predictable. Alpha equals 0.3. This gives a balanced level of responsiveness. It reacts to new data without overreacting. This setting works well for most typical contact center queues. Alpha equals 0.6. Now the model adapts quickly. This is useful for environments affected by promotional campaigns, new product launches, or temporary marketing pushes, where demand shifts more rapidly. Alpha equals 0.9. The forecast becomes highly sensitive and reacts almost immediately. This is appropriate for volatile outbound queues or fast-changing digital channels, where yesterday's data may already be outdated. Here's the simple rule of thumb. Increase alpha when volatility increases. The more unstable the environment, the faster you want the model to respond to new information. This sensitivity test helps you choose the right alpha for both stability and accuracy in your forecasting. Let's explore how AI significantly enhances the power and reliability of exponential smoothing in modern contact centers. First, AI auto-tunes alpha. Instead of manually guessing the right smoothing factor, AI uses optimization algorithms to determine the best alpha value for each queue, each metric, and each scenario. This ensures the forecast is always calibrated for maximum accuracy. Second, AI detects breakpoints. Events like new campaigns, outages, billing cycles, or system issues can disrupt normal patterns. AI identifies these breakpoints automatically and resets or recalibrates the model so that unusual events don't distort future forecasts. Third, AI hybridizes exponential smoothing with advanced models. By combining it with regression, ARIMA, or seasonal components, AI creates hybrid models that capture not only short-term patterns, but also trends and seasonality. This dramatically improves forecasting performance. Fourth, AI performs real-time recalibration. As new data streams in, hourly, daily, or weekly, AI updates the model continuously. This keeps the forecast adaptive, fresh, and aligned with reality. Fifth, AI provides anomaly detection. When actual performance deviates beyond expected variance bands, AI flags it as an anomaly and alerts human reviewers. This prevents blind reliance on patterns that may no longer be valid. Here's a practical example. An AI system learns that daily chat volume reacts strongly to marketing spend. During active campaign weeks, AI automatically increases the alpha value, so the forecast becomes more responsive to sudden spikes in demand. In summary, AI transforms exponential smoothing from a simple smoothing technique into a dynamic, self-learning forecasting engine. Let's take a look at the economic and operational impact of using exponential smoothing in a contact center environment. First, it enhances forecast accuracy. More accurate forecasts lead to fewer SLA breaches because staffing levels align more closely with actual workload. This directly improves service delivery and customer experience. Second, it stabilizes FTE planning. By smoothing out noise and short-term fluctuations, exponential smoothing reduces both overstaffing and understaffing. This leads to better schedule efficiency and more predictable labor costs. Third, it improves cost predictability. For clients, finance teams, and operations leaders, having a stable short-term forecast makes budgeting and resource allocation much easier. It reduces firefighting and increases financial confidence. Fourth, it delivers strong return on investment. As an automated baseline forecasting engine, exponential smoothing requires low effort, but adds significant value by improving accuracy and reducing variance. Here is the business takeaway. A 3 to 5% improvement in forecast accuracy can reduce labor cost variance by up to 2 to 3%. That translates directly into savings, better staffing decisions, and stronger operational performance. Basic exponential smoothing is a powerful starting point. But there are clear situations where you should move to more advanced models. Here's how to decide when it's time to upgrade. First, when the data shows linear growth or decline. If your call volume, AHT, or workload is steadily rising or falling, basic exponential smoothing won't capture that direction of movement. In this case, you should upgrade to Hall's linear trend model, which handles both level and trend. Second, when the data has strong seasonality. If you see weekly peaks, monthly billing cycles, holiday patterns, or predictable weekend dips, exponential smoothing won't be enough. You'll need the Holt-Winters method, which adds a seasonality component for more accurate forecasting. Third, when multiple interacting factors drive your volume. If marketing spend, outage events, billing reminders, regional differences, or lead quality influence demand, you should move toward regression models, ARIMA models, or even machine learning approaches that can handle multivariable relationships. And here's the key takeaway. Exponential smoothing is the foundation. Almost every advanced time series method builds on it. So mastering ES gives you the perfect starting point for more complex forecasting models. Knowing when to upgrade ensures your forecasting stays accurate, relevant, and aligned with real business behavior. Let's wrap up with the key takeaways on exponential smoothing. The essential points every WFM or operations professional should remember. First, the definition. Exponential smoothing is a forecasting method that blends the latest actual with the previous forecast, using a smoothing constant called alpha. Second, the formula. The next forecast equals alpha times the latest actual, plus 1 minus alpha times the previous forecast. Third, best use case. This method is ideal for short-term forecasting in stable, non-seasonal contact center environments, where demand shifts gradually. Fourth, the advantages. It is adaptive, simple, and self-correcting. It smooths fluctuations while still reacting to real change. Fifth, the limitations. It does not explicitly handle trend or seasonality. For those situations, you'll need to move to Hall's or Holt-Winters. Sixth, the role of AI. AI enhances the model by automating parameter tuning, detecting drift or breakpoints, and recalibrating forecasts continuously as new data arrives. And finally, the outcome. Exponential smoothing delivers a forecasting engine that balances stability, speed, and accuracy with very little complexity. Remember this core idea. Exponential smoothing is where forecasting stops being static and starts being intelligent, always learning, always adjusting. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Contact Center Knowledge Hub. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. See you in the next video.